I'm really against any agreement the U.S. has with Iran. Granted, I don't watch the news. My opinions are based on what I've heard people say, what I've heard on the radio, Facebook posts. I mean, just a little bit here and there. I don't know the details of what's going on. But I really have strong opinions against it. And this is not a religious thing. This is not Christian versus Muslim. I'm not like, oh no, because they're Muslim. No, it's not an issue. Because the Islamic religion, to me, is not a bad religion. I mean, it's got a lot of good points. There are some things that I don't like and I don't really agree with, but it's not about religion. What it's about is nationality, not about religion, about country of origin. It's a citizenship thing. Because for years, Iranians have been encouraged to kill Americans. It has been a government mandate to hate Americans. That's been their policy. That's their policy. They hate Americans. And I'm like, why are we signing a compact or agreement or ally or whatever with them when they hate us? I'm not into aggression, I'm not like, let's go beat them up. It's let's not welcome in. Let's not, it's, I heard this thing also, we're going to take in 10,000 refugees, which to me, that's great. It's humanitarian. But I want to look at the root cause. What are they fleeing from? They're fleeing from, what, a government that kills them? Why are we making friends with that government? I don't understand that. It's beyond me. Maybe I should look at the news a little bit, so I have some formed opinion, so I can. But it really pisses me off. Okay, this might not be related, but I think it is. Gas prices going down. I think that has to do with ISIS or Iran, which is ISIS. ISIS isn't based there, right? Whatever. But I like paying $1.93 a gallon. That's good, but if they're related, I would rather pay $2.40 a gallon than to be allied with enemies, because that's how I view it. Enemies as a state, as one state versus another state, country versus country. They're enemies. Maybe it's not a declared war, but years ago, I remember seeing their leader dude talking on TV about how he hates Americans. I was like, it's a war. He's declared war on America, but not declared war. It's one of those. I don't understand it. Related to this is my thoughts on the border, closing the border, but not completely closing it, but filtering it really. And I don't know, maybe the State Department does this already, where they really screen people to come in. They better have a good reason. We don't have a bunch of foreign nationals just coming to America just to be coming to America, because you never know who the terrorist is going to be. You can't keep them all out. I understand. I'm a realist also. Realistically, you can't keep the terrorists out. Some of them are going to get through, but if you put a tight enough sieve on it, you really filter the people that come in, there won't be as many people. There won't be as many potential terrorists get in. And, of course, I haven't worked out what the details of my plan, what I think would be a good plan. But, you can only move the U.S. if your parents are here, or you're going to school. You can't just move over here because you feel like moving over here. Because it just... I heard the other day, this is the only time we have been at war in the history of the United States when the borders were not closed. So like in World War I, II, the borders were closed, and I don't know the truth behind that, but it makes good sense that our borders should be really tightened up, because a lot of bad people are getting here. And I've heard, well, we're all immigrants. Yeah, but that was the past. We are Americans now. What's important is America, not where we come from. What am I going to call myself? I'm a German American. Yeah, maybe 200 years ago I was German and Dutch and Scandinavian and Irish, and then they came over here, and one of my ancestors was Cherokee. I mean, you don't hyphenate it as I'm something American. I'm just American. Anybody who is here, who lives here, should be American. The only people who have hyphens, are people who are dual citizenship people. African Americans, people from Africa who are here for school, or their parents moved here, so they're just one generation out. Yeah, they're African American, but their kids, they're gonna be American, straight out, just American, because that's the way it should be. I think. I don't think we should do this. Separate people based on hyphenations, where they came from, where their ancestors came from, I should say. Whatever. I mean, because we are America. We are from America, so we're Americans. Yeah, I'm a little bit nationalistic, I guess.